Hi guys, I'm White Up Gamer and welcome to something different today. I'm going to look through some of the concept work for the new Jurassic World ride, which is now in Universal Studios. Now, you may have seen the new footage of the new ride all over the internet recently and seen all the upgrades they've done to the ride that's been there for the past 20 odd years. And the work that they've done for the most part is brilliant. It looks absolutely fantastic and I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting on it at some point. But this popped up through the week, and I just thought we'd have a quick look through it and see what people's thoughts were on what could have potentially been the new ride. So here we are. This is the layout, what you should say, for the ride. And it starts off as normally. We can see the exit at the top there in the store, and upload and load here. So we start off in the loading area and we go around, and we've got the Nothosaurus here, which I'm not overly familiar with, to be honest. Some might be more familiar with this dinosaur, I'm not too sure about. But it's the first creature that you see on the side here. I think that might be actually on the outside of the ride, so do you see it on the ride or not? I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to be sure from this blueprint. I'm not overly familiar with blueprints either, so well into some of the other talks, going to basically be talking a load of rubbish for about 20 minutes. Well, not 20 minutes. But it's very, very similar to the ride that we've got at the moment, where you follow it around and go into the mosasaur tank and see the mosasaur, and then go around into the actual park area. And the first thing that's actually different is there's actually a Metriacanthosaurus in the part on the left here, which you'll see. So that the idea was to have the Metriacanthosaurus in the ride originally, which would have been really interesting. What the hell was that? Big noise outside. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if I picked up on the mic or not. But anyway, your Metriacanthosaurus. So we know it's in the franchise, but we've not actually seen it before, so that would have been really interesting to see it. We've also got some raptors on the left here as well as the Indominus Rex really early into the ride rather than at the end. So we'll follow it round. There's a control tower and an explosion here. So this is obviously the Indominus Rex has already escaped from his paddock or whatever it is he's supposed to be in. And we follow it around. There's an explosion just to the right here as well as you go around. And then we've also got a crane and Pteranodons, which would have been animatronic as well, shaking trees, and a fallen crane as well. We go through another pair of gates here, which you can see, and then there's raptors on the left and the right of you, which are going to be attacking you, I think. And then you obviously start going up the ramp, and we go round into the Indominus Rex's area down here, and then finally onto where the T-Rex and the I-Rex actually fight. So there's a lot of differences there, a lot of subtle differences, which would have been really interesting. I keep saying interesting being added into the view, but this is a very, very rough design for what basically the goal was at the beginning of them trying to design it, I think. We've also got some other artwork as well. We've got the Indominus attacking cars and an explosion of one going up. I don't know whether that's flipping one over or just one and exploding in the background. That would have been really interesting and really cool to see more animatronic work. Another welcome to the T-Rex Kingdom Path. Some people very, very excited there. The Tyrannosaurus Rex Kingdom going through the gates, the double gates in fact. This is actually part of the ride still. You go into T-Rex Kingdom when you're going up the ramp and stuff. That's really still really cool addition to the park. So this is the Pteranodon Path. I think it's recent. They're not in order, the pictures. So we've got the one of them going round. I think this is where they go down. All of a sudden, the Pteranodons come down and start wrecking the joint, start attacking things and stuff like that, and attacking you. That would have been quite scary, in fact. And we've also got a shot of what would have been the open paddock 9 door, where the door starts to rise and you actually see the feet of the T-Rex in the background, which would have been a really cool addition as well. This is this other part with the raptors are at either side of you, so you can see this must be T-Rex Kingdom in the background there. And then the raptors either side trying to get at you through the fences, either side again, a lot more animatronic work. Looks like one coming out of a gate just before you start going up the ramp as well. I might follow it, in fact, up the ramp. It's so much work. I think, and I understand why they haven't actually put this into the game when you start thinking, into the ride, when you start thinking about how much money they would have spent just on animatronics alone. We've got another cool picture of looks like the Indominus Rex. It looks like it is anyway, with the armor on its head and stuff like that. And a man trying to shoot us. So we've got the mercenaries and the raptors trying to take down the Indominus Rex in like an embryonic area as you go past on the boat. And then finally the T-Rex and the Indominus and a raptor, of course, which probably would be blue, fighting in between you going down the big slide at the end. So yeah, that would have been super interesting, and I can understand why, at the end of the day, why they didn't follow through with this, as much as it might have been a lot more interesting to us Jurassic fans, this actual layout with all the different dinosaurs and Metricantosaurus and stuff like that. The cost of this would have been astronomical. With the sheer amount of animatronics they would have needed, I think the only reason why they didn't do it must have been through cost. And I don't think they would have said it, whatever. Mind you, they might change it in the future, you never know. It's just one of those things that might change. I mean, a lot of people love it, and some people are a bit indifferent about it. I love the new additions that they've added to it. I just think they should update the other parts with, like, so the Stegosaurus, the Parasaurolophus, and even that old raptor paddock, which is there, even though you're in Jurassic World, just doesn't seem to make much sense to me. But guys, I just thought I'd have a look through these concept designs and have a look and see how different it could have been, and what are your thoughts on this? Would you have liked it to be this way? Would you like it the way it is now, or would you have preferred them to just left it alone, left it as it is? But yeah, I just thought to look through it with you guys and see what you guys thought, because it is pretty interesting, and I think the sheer cost of this would have been through the roof, and they never would have gained that back. But it's still really interesting to look through anyway. But guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this. Like I said, did you prefer the way it was? Do you like it the way it is now? What are your opinions? Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you're new and you haven't already, then do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.